Hey Yuki, well, you obviously had your work cut out to try and make some progress today. You gave it a good go, you ran long. Was that the best you could do from where you started with the DRS trains?
Yeah, pretty much that's it. The pace was okay, not amazing, but yeah, still not too bad. And yeah, other than that, yeah, pretty much that's it really. At least positive is I guess the car performance now, and the pace in the car felt a bit more normal or better than last previous races. So yeah, at least there's a bit of motivation there.
How are you feeling about things? 'Cause it just doesn't really feel like anything is going your way at the moment, for want of trying. You're trying really hard. It just doesn't feel like it's coming your way.
Yeah, I mean, yesterday was tough day with 10 places nonsense penalty, and yeah, lost a lot of time in FP3, especially with the new upgrades when you want to especially learn about the car. And yeah, you know, it was still with this. Our team, you know, is gonna be you want to be as high as possible. So yeah, but I enjoy this challenge. I guess, you know, these moments I'm having a lot of pressure. Yeah, obviously sometimes not enjoying it much, but you know, this part of the time that you opportunity to improve myself and yeah, prove myself more.
Hey Oscar.
That's I know.
Obviously just seen Lando for the first time just then. Just talk me through that moment. He's obviously admitted full responsibility for it.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I obviously haven't seen it, so I don't really know. I was defending the inside and then felt a small touch, and that's honestly all I have at the moment. So yeah, obviously a shame for the team, and it was a bit of a difficult race apart from that, but yeah, just not the easiest of weekends.
Were you surprised by that, how difficult the race turned out to be? It felt like you were pleased with how quali went. You were making some progress yesterday, and then today was much hotter, and maybe it thought that you might be able to come back at Max and the Mercedes today.
Yeah, I mean, I think our pace was okay in the second half, but and I think we were quicker than the cars around us, just not by enough, and that just meant it was very tough to make much progress really. So yeah, we struggled a bit on the medium, but we seemed better when the graining happened for everybody. And yeah, you know, we didn't hit the race to be about 30 laps longer, I think. So yeah, some things to learn.
On days like this, weekends like this, is it important to get those good results that you could do, try to make the best of it, really?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I would have enjoyed it going a bit better than it did, but you know, you've got to take the results you get sometimes, and I think this is one of those weekends.
You were so quick up onto that cool battle that you had with Oscar. Just talk me through kind of what went through your mind when you went for that move.
I thought Oscar would move a bit more to the right, not to leave a gap, obviously. You know, I don't expect something to be easy from him, but I just misjudged it. You know, it was all my mistake. I take full blame, so I apologize to my whole team and to Oscar for attempting something like that.
It was the first time I think we've probably seen you guys like battling. You've got to go for it, haven't you? Because you fight for a world championship.
Yeah, but there's, you know, going for it like in a hairpin, you know, a good fair move, and there's being stupid like I was at the end.
The way you want a home race to go, it looked really difficult out there, and then you had that penalty for the incident with Gasly. Just talk me through that moment and just generally the pace of the car.
Yeah, just a rough, long day, so not much more to say.
When you went up against Pierre, did you feel like you'd kind of given enough space?
I'll have to look at it again, I don't know.
And when you look at the weekend as a whole, are you pleased at least? Does your wrist feel okay and you kind of got through the weekend from that perspective?
Not really, no.
Is it still quite painful?
Not so pleased with the weekend.
Hey Pierre, well, you were up against it from where you were starting. I know that there was a lot of work to do. Felt like you tried something different. It just didn't work out today, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, we tried with the strategy. I think to be fair, we tried everything we could. Just very slow in the straight, so we need to review exactly what we could have done better. I think we had some pace. it's just been a very frustrating afternoon, just being stuck behind cars, and fortunately we just slower than them in the straight and made it very, very tricky to pass. So yeah, we'll review it.
I know the stewards obviously made a decision with Lance and they gave him a penalty. What's your kind of read of how that went down?
Yeah, I mean, kind of like got side by side into the last corner. When I heard, yeah, obviously I feel like he could have done a slightly better job to give me a bit more room. Not talking about much, I know we both at the limit and you're talking a few centimeters, but yeah, unfortunately just put me in the grass, had to try to cut the chicane and get back on track. But I think bigger picture is just a bit of a frustrating afternoon not being able to race.
Hey Esteban, well congratulations on getting back into the points today. Great drive. Are you pleased with the efforts for you?
Very pleased with the whole work that the team did this weekend. I think we maximized the potential. It was not a clear cut that that strategy was going to be better before the race, but it paid off to take the risk, and we managed to deliver a very solid one, solid laps in clean air, which was the important one. So we overcut quite a lot of cars, and then we bring the car home to seal the position at the end with the safety car. So quite a hard beating race, but a very good nevertheless.
In a tight midfield battle, every point counts. How good was it to, when you take that risk, you got the advantage out of it, and especially on your 200th Grand Prix weekend for the team?
Yeah, it's a good reward for the team, to get something out of our 200th race. Obviously, it is important to seal, every opportunity that there is out there, because they don't come all the time, and this weekend we did, so very pleased with that.
George Russell, race winner in 2025. How pleased are you with the way you handled that race from start to finish?
Yeah, I felt good about that race. Obviously, there's a lot of chatter before the race, especially about the start, but I felt good, felt confident, focused on myself, was fast where we needed to be, and just controlled it from start to finish. So, really pleased to get a win on the board.
Were you pleasantly surprised that when it was hotter today that actually you and the team and the car handled it pretty well?
Yes. I thought we was going to struggle a bit, but for all of the team, there wasn't actually that much overheating from the tyres. So I don't want to get our hopes up. We know this track, it's like for all the drivers, the tyres were sort of either below the window or in the perfect window, and they never really went over the top of the window. Does that make?
Yeah.
There's a lot of windows here, so it's a bit confusing.
Got it.
Whereas, going to Austria next week, the tyres will be overheating a lot, and we know that's where we struggle. And it was no surprise that we were strong this weekend. So we'll take the positives, but there's a 24-race season, and we know just because we're good in Canada probably means we're not going to be great for a number of other races.